to Singing Diary. All right, disclaimer as always. Um, let's see. Uh, I'm recording this for me to remember how I learned these things. I'm not teaching anybody how they should sing in this case, because I never learned how to teach singing. But feel free to ask questions if you want to know how I learned something. So let's start with chapter 1. All right. And chapter 1 for singing, for me, is the same as chapter 1 for for dancing. And that's my old friend, self-hate. So I the whole idea of learning how to sing came when I got to the point where I felt like there were stories I couldn't tell with only dance. And there are stories that, I can tell with dance. There are stories that I can only tell with dance. And then there are stories that I can't tell with dance. And maybe I could tell them with singing, is what I thought. So, what if I learned to sing? So in 2018, I was mute. K-pop star, the TV show, gave me the passion in singing. I watched the BoA live concerts, right? The fun vibe. But I always thought guys can't sing. Yeah. And like girls' voices are always better. But then years later, BTS came out, and I was like, what? That's BTS, they sing these beautiful high notes, even though they're guys. What the heck? And around the same time, I wanted to unmute in front of friends. Just unmute and be more real and have more real friendships and real connections. And that's sort of when I thought, okay, well, what if I learn to sing and maybe, when I unmuted, it wouldn't be as jarring and maybe even be a pleasant experience. So I started in 2018, actually, singing in the shower. I spent a whole year shower singing. Let me write that down because that's a very important concept. And it's very much related to the self-hate. I didn't want anybody to hear me sing. So I didn't even want to hear myself sing, if anybody can relate to that. So, I should have deleted that top part, but that's all right. Shower singing. And I would sing like, along my favorite songs. I wasn't like, training or it wasn't like very organized. I was just doing something I enjoyed. I practiced high notes. Was, actually, okay, I guess I'll talk about it later. But yeah, I would shower sing and I would start learning all these things from the people I listened to. BTS, I love their high notes, their breathy vocals. So I try to match their sound in the shower. Oh, and the reason why shower singing is so important is because in the shower, usually when I sing, the echo comes back. So the shower is one of the few places you could hear yourself. Like I couldn't record and hear myself in a recording, but I was able to, get through and hearing myself in the shower. That was okay because it would only last like a split second, the echo. I'll listen to James Arthur, the singer, his emotional, husky voice. Lauv, I would study his nose voice and the sad, sort of chill vibe. Yeah, so like short of a recording, and like in dance, recording myself was when, and studying was when I really started learning things. But if you have this like me, shower is the next best thing. Shower singing, anything short of recording and hearing yourself. So it made me think, like, what kind of experience do I want to give people when they listen? For me, it was stories, expressing emotions, messages that I can't express with words, because words suck. Like, you ever said something with words and people misunderstood you? yeah, fuck that shit. So, um, yeah, so that's why I wanted to learn to sing and dance too. Um, I also wanted to like soothe and relax, make comfortable, make people feel things, feel happy, the happiness that I was feeling, or the sadness I was feeling, or feel the anger that I was feeling. So that's chapter one.